Something I have been thinking about is the idea that women belonging to ourselves and having boundaries is what has got these men's in a tizzy. Because women, seen as we are seen as human capital. We're seen as resources. And when we were a community commodity, that is when we were edified. When we are talked about in positive verbiage, it's because of all of the things that we do for others. Like when mothers and wives are edified, is because of all the selflessness, all of the things that we do, all of the sacrifices, all of the martyrdom. But if we are taking those exact same qualities and we're giving them to ourselves, then that is when it becomes a problem. And that is what I am noticing. The exact same woman can be confident, can be loving, but when she is focused on herself as opposed to giving outwards, that is when it becomes a problem. Women, we are historically, we have not belonged to ourselves. We belong to the men. We belong to our fathers first, then our husbands. When we get married, typically, if we live in a patriarchal country or society, we take our husband's name. That is the mark of ownership. You now belong to him. But if we shun those societal norms, then even if we are married, then we are still castigated and shamed. It is so weird that society hates self-assured women. If we were still being the commodities and the martyrs and the self-sacrificing women, but doing everything for everybody else in church, at home, at work for free, then we are amazing. But just as soon as we put up some boundaries, want to do some things for ourselves, not be burnt out, want something in return, then we become selfish. Then we get the snide remarks about, you just want to be a strong and independent woman. When I think about what feminism has done, feminism has given the verbiage to women that it is perfectly fine to be safe, secure, and a whole individual, even if you happen to be born female. Nothing more. Women are not out here looking to dominate and control. We want to control ourselves. This body that we have has skin, has boundaries, and it houses all of our creative talents, our love, our intelligence. But when we use that intelligence, creativity, all of that for ourselves, it's a problem. When we're the human resources that give and give and give to other people, then that is when it becomes a problem. I'm sorry, when we don't give it, when we're not the human capital, when we're not self-sacrificing to the point where we have nothing left, that is when it becomes a problem. Something else I was thinking about. I was just on Pew Research's. I was on Pew Research's website for abortion. Men do not have a problem with abortion in the general sense, based on this survey. Over half of men are fine with abortion. I believe men are fine with abortion. I believe men are fine with divorce. It's when women are taking control of our own bodies. Like it's us that's saying, no, I am not ready to have a baby at this particular point in time. No, I don't want to have a baby with this particular man. No, this is not for me at all. But if a man were like, you need to go get an abortion. You should not have this baby right now. He is perfectly fine with it. What men don't seem to like is women dictating terms. That is why men seem to have a weird reaction to birth control and child-free women, because those women are in control of their own bodies. Women who have money, women who have high-paying jobs, have the capacity to control their own outcomes. Men don't have a problem with money. Men don't have a problem with women making money and then giving it to them. Men have an issue with self-assured women who dictate control of their own money. So that is a few things that I have been thinking about. And this is a conversation that should be ongoing. Women, we need boundaries. We need first self-love to understand that we are deserving. We need to understand that boundaries are perfectly fine. Having boundaries is self-preservation. So have them. We also need to understand where the flailing and the failings of men are coming from, because they want to control their previously owned human capital and resources. When you say, no, I belong to me, that means that you are taking away their resource. Do not be a resource to somebody else. Be a resource for yourself. You are your own individual, and you need to be in control of your time, energy, and money. You are valuable, and those are all valuable. And having the boundaries to say no or control how your time, money, and energy are spent is valuable. So that is that's my sermon. That's my discussion starter, and I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Jump in the comments. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, share.